It's time to get back to basics with the 10 must-do daily disciplines that every singer needs to observe. Now, I wonder what your scorecard might look like at the end of the video. Let's find out if you're missing anything in your daily routine.
Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Dr. Dan. Welcome to Voice Essentials, where everybody sings. Today, we'll be looking at the singer's 10 steps to wellness, an article by Dr. Karen Wicklund found in the back of a dictionary for the modern singer. Dr. Wicklund is a singing voice specialist from the US, and the 10 points that we'll be covering today are taken from a more extensive list of 23. So what follows is that which is absolutely crucial for maintaining vocal hygiene and singer development. Dr. Wicklund's first step to wellness is rise 2 to 3 hours before having to vocalise after adequate rest. Now, we all know how important a good night's sleep is for our overall health, but I wonder how many of us make sure we are awake 2 to 3 hours before placing the voice under load. The 2 to 3 hours allows the body, including the laryngeal mechanism, to physically tone, readying the voice for use. Now, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you'll be familiar with Dr. Wicklund's second step, hydrate. She encourages the drinking of 2 cups of water when first waking from a night's sleep, and as we all know from our previous Voice Essentials videos, you should then sip your 2 to 3 litres of daily hydration quota throughout the day. The third step to singer wellness is exercise. Dr. Wicklund writes, move your body. Walking, running, elliptical, whatever form of aerobic movement you like, you need at least 20 minutes, at least 4 times per week. Aerobic activity is important for cardiovascular health and promotes elasticity of the lungs. But Dr. Wicklund warns that if you are a weight trainer, take care not to strain your neck muscles while weight training. The fourth step is one that I was not personally aware of before reading Dr. Wicklund's article. She encourages singers to eat something before warming up the voice. She is careful to highlight that this should not be a large main meal, but something small to moderate that employs the jaw for chewing and the laryngeal musculature in the act of swallowing. Once you've had a small bite to eat, Dr. Wicklund reminds us to prepare the voice for daily use with a warm-up. Too many singers want to dive straight into fully belted notes at the very top of their range without first warming, stretching, and toning the vocal apparatus. Now, number 6 on the singer's 10 steps to wellness list is study singing. Learning to sing is a journey best taken with a singing teacher who can observe, diagnose, and correct your vocal development. Understandably, there are many reasons why you may not be able to obtain personalised instruction. That's why I developed my free Learn to Sing course, 7 Days to a Better Voice. It's designed to get you started and lead you on a well-trod path of vocal instruction. It's not surprising that the 7th step to singer wellness is to support the speaking voice in the same way as you support the singing voice. In fact, I think all singers will benefit from doing 3 to 4 sessions with a speech therapist. These preventative meetings will help the singer to work on the vocal activity that occupies at least 90% of their voice's use, speaking. Step 8 is all about monitoring your stress levels. Easier said than done, hey? Dr. Wicklund writes that studies regarding prolonged periods of stress have shown a link between voice dysfunction and stress and/or anxiety symptoms. How we respond to stress and work through anxiety will depend on the type of distress we are experiencing. Of course, if you're currently experiencing a form of distress that has you pinned down and closed in, then I encourage you to speak with a trusted friend or a family member. Sometimes when we're stressed, we can find ourselves reaching out for unhealthy gap fillers, but step 9 encourages us away from such activities. Specifically, Dr. Wicklund instructs us to avoid smoking and secondhand smoke, but it's not only the cigarette that can cause inflammation of the vocal folds. Indiscriminate alcohol consumption can heighten reflux and reduce hydration levels also. We started our 10-point list by discussing the need to rise 2 to 3 hours before singing, and we round off Dr. Wicklund's 10-step to singer wellness by avoiding eating 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This gives your last meal the time to move through your stomach into your small intestine, reducing the risk of LPR, laryngopharyngeal reflux, or what many people just simply call silent reflux. If you'd like to learn more about LPR, I'll leave a link below to one of my other videos that explores the subject in much more depth. So, there you go. Dr. Wicklund's The Singer's 10 Steps to Wellness. How many of these disciplines are you already observing? And more importantly, which ones do you need to work on? Leave your comments below. You might also like to add to Dr. Wicklund's list of 10, remembering the original list actually has 23 points. I wonder whether we can add another 13 points to get us to the 23. I look forward to reading them all. I'll see you again soon. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.